You have somehow set me up as like the Teflon queen. Isn't that what you said?
Yes, because you won't take responsibility for your own actions.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and this is my sister wife's August 2025 update. We really do need to get up to speed with Christine, Janelle, Robyn, Meri, and Kody and the children. There's a lot this month. So, let's just dive right in. So, we're going to begin with likely the biggest news to break this month. Kody Brown put his Instagram into use for the first time in literally years to share that he will be on a show titled Special Forces. It's a TV show on Fox in which, by description, contestants are pitted against unforgiving conditions all over the world within a condensed training regimen that is adapted to mimic a variety of aspects of the real United States Special Forces selection course, which is notoriously tough and has already killed individuals who have undergone it. So Kody has been hawking the show on his social media, which I imagine is most likely some condition of his contract or whatever. Anyway, this is actually his first time to appear on a non-Sister Wives reality TV and non-TLC, and he will be appearing on a show with lots of various stars from miscellaneous shows or sports stars, etc., such as Teresa Giudice, Shawn Johnson the Olympian, Jesse James Decker, Brittany from the Valley. You get the idea. And honestly, we all can't wait to hear what goes down when you mix Kody Brown into the equation. There's some speculation that perhaps he didn't quite fit in as well, primarily because Gia Judy suggested that he got under her skin on her podcast, and literally not one of his co-stars commented on his announcement post stating that he was on the show. Typically they sort of stick up for one another. But Jesse James Decker did comment on his. So perhaps he had one buddy. I don't know. And even Gabe is pumped and asked fans if they would like him to recap the episodes, which obviously we do, Gabe. Hard yes. Is that even a question? Kody shared a bit of a spoiler in his caption and stated, "This was the most thrilling experience of any age. Tune in and watch me with my peers suffer. Want to see me cry? No, like literally sobbing. So, there's that. He's going to cry. I have a feeling he may have done this to in part honor Garrison in a sense, since Garrison would have done this type of training when he served for the National Guard. Either way, super exciting. Kind of wish Robyn or Hunter joined him for my own entertainment, honestly. The program premieres in September, and that leads me to wonder whether or not Sister Wives won't be a fall show, huh? 'Cause would they prefer 2 programs featuring him? I have no idea. There is also this strange photo of Robyn and Kody at a brewery festival that made the rounds last month, in which a woman is sort of putting her hand on Robyn's belly. Everybody went crazy like, hello, Robyn is like, in her late 40s, guys. A little past the baby-making age. Anyway, everybody thought she was pregnant. And the woman actually DM'd someone and told them that she just placed her hand there. Case closed. Most likely not pregnant. You know what the first thing that came into my head was when I saw the photo and thought, oh, maybe she's pregnant. And this just shows how much I've watched the show. Do you remember when Robyn told us that she'd had a dream about a little brown-haired boy waiting to be born by her or something? I thought, oh, maybe it did happen. And that's why I'm nuts. Anyway, Janelle, in the meantime, recently took a nerd detour talking about AI and how Maddie emailed her an article that stated 80% of Jaws would be replaced with AI by 2026. Janelle apparently has some interest in this and confessed tea. World's largest pierogi, world's largest sausage. Pretty scenery with acres and acres of fields like the pretty yellow canola. Gravy with fries as the sole provided and regular option. It was awesome. Sky not totally dark at night. Cornhole at the Edmonton airport. A person in the comments stated, Canada has more to offer than a big pierogi. And I couldn't agree more. I believe Janelle requires such a redo and should make another trip. Hunter, on the other hand, had a drink with Logan and a friend likely in Vegas. It's good to know that they do live in the same town and can sort of stick together. Maddie, Janelle's daughter, confessed that she took a break from social media and scrolling and paid more attention to her family recently, and she has been posting, but on her blog more. She wrote about grief, a poem. Really, the title has a typo in it, but we will forgive her for that. She also posted a blog on how she's at her wit's end with her 8-year-old son, Axel, who was literally born on the show, namely with back talk, and seemingly Axel just thinks he knows more than her right now. Little Axel is one boundary pusher, sounds like, and Maddie feels like, maybe she's messing everything up. I believe that's a very natural thing that any mom would think. But in wonderful news from Maddie and Janelle, it appears that their permits or whatever they were holding out for to start working on their flower farm called Tata Farms has passed and they could cry tears of joy. Lastly, something is going to happen after what could have been the wildest delay in history because they had underestimated how long permits really take. Can't wait to see what really happens with this business. Christine, meanwhile, is giving clues that her new book is going to get hot. She posted this stating that she can't believe she had the guts to write what she did. So, this had better be good. If she did need courage, it must be good. She's been preparing to leave on her book tour, and I don't know how I had the nerve to pen what I did. You'll be reading it too in 17 days. Sister Wife is on its way, and I'm absolutely giddy to get to share my experience and what I've learned along the way. And you know it, I'm going to critique the heck out of that book, right? So come check in September because that material will be forthcoming. Which relative do you figure is most anxious, shaking in their boots over what's in that book? I don't know, but they're likely either Meri or Kody or perhaps Robyn. As for Meri, she had a fundraiser for Jen and her husband this month because, as you might know, Jen is facing a cancer diagnosis for her husband. And Meri went to the mountains, also referred to as her happy place, and dropped a random reel on the fact that she's not going to tell a family member or friend how to mourn their divorce or family member because they're different. She states, I know the things I need. It's not fair for someone to put their grieving journey on her because everyone's different. Really bizarre. So random. Who is that addressed to? There must have been some sort of motive for her to post that. I'd love to know what Christine writes about Meri in her book. Does anyone think that Christine had to get them to sign off on things? Does anyone think that she let them read things beforehand? I'm just curious about the behind-the-scenes stuff, So, anyway, dudes, no trailer yet on season 20 of Sister Wives. And I sort of feel now like it's not going to be on the air until later this year or possibly even January, whatever, because I think we could use a break. Anyway, I noticed that they're airing the other Sister Wives show that's like a lot more scandalous in my mind, but so if they're running that, I feel like they run that before Sister Wives typically. Anyway guys, let me know what you think in the comments regarding my update. But that was my August 2025 Sister Wives update. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Bye guys.